Sadly, bullying can have a long-lasting effect on mental health and well-being. So today, the Diana Award are raising awareness about bullying in schools and online, and with the Don't Face It Alone campaign. So will the Prime Minister please join me in encouraging any young person experiencing bullying to speak up and speak out?
Can I thank him very much and congratulate him on his own campaign on this issue. I think everybody understands that bullying is an absolutely appalling experience and something that we should not tolerate in our society. And I'm delighted to see so many colleagues, so many honourable members wearing their blue ribbons today, Mr. Speaker. We should all speak out against bullying, but we should also make sure that we give everybody the courage to speak out against bullying as well.
Now, of course, usually the questioner doesn't get the chance to respond to the PM's answer, but we're trying to put that right. So today we can talk to the Conservative MP for Watford, Dean Russell, who put that question to the Prime Minister. Thank you for being with us. I can see you're sporting your blue ribbon. An enormous amount of MPs were doing the same at PMQs today. What did you make of what the Prime Minister said to you?
Well, it's great to have Number 10 and the Prime Minister's backing of this fantastic campaign. You know, the campaign itself is in over about 2,500 schools. I believe 1.5 million young people are taking part in UK youth charity, the Diana Awards activities, and in particular around the Don't Face It Alone campaign. So the opportunity to have the backing of Number 10, they did an event, I believe, on Monday, which featured people like Rio Ferdinand talking about their experiences and their work with young people, but also the opportunity to raise awareness. And I very much appreciate you having me on tonight to tell people that, you know, don'tfaceitalone.com. If you go there, you can get lots of free resources for schools, teachers, parents, lesson plans, videos, and really it's about raising awareness. And I was so fortunate that Mr. Speaker chose me as the very last question to come in right at the end and share awareness of this fantastic campaign.
I've been really struck with some of the interviews that I've done recently, and also some of the stories that have been shared on social media by some pretty high-profile MPs about their own experiences of bullying. And I know it can be quite a difficult thing to talk about because it's one of those things that people tend to kind of bury quite deeply inside because it's very painful. You know, I spoke to Nadeem Zahawi, the Education Secretary, who was talking about being chased around a park and dunked underwater in the pond by bullies. Brandon Lewis, the Northern Ireland Secretary, tweeting today saying that he was bullied as a teenager. He's dyslexic, he was overweight, he was seen as an easy target. Older kids thought I was too stupid to succeed, too fat to be taken seriously. You know, how important is it, do you think, that people in these positions are open about some of the difficulties that they faced when they were younger?
I think it's incredibly important, and it's great to see colleagues be so open about it. I mean, I've been campaigning on mental health and mental well-being for quite a while now, and I was fortunate in the session to promote the initiative in Watford that I do to train 1,000 mental health first aiders with some fantastic organisations, including the Watford and West Herts Chamber of Commerce, who help deliver that with volunteers. And the key theme on it all is sharing one's experiences, learning from others, talking about it, and not being afraid to share that, because I think the challenge we've seen in society is there is a stigma, and there has always been a stigma, sadly, around mental health, and in particular around bullying. And I think actually what this campaign's trying to do is get people to talk about it, to don't face it alone, as it's called, and as the main phrase of it. But actually what it's about is to speak out, but also to speak up. And if you're seeing bullying in the school or your friends and someone's struggling because of it, you know, support them, speak up about it, and let people know, because invariably, whenever I've spoken to children about this and young people, when they do make that move, actually it totally removes the bully's power.
Okay.
And actually the power that the bullies often have is to keep people silenced and keep them, you know, so in their control. And actually that's where you can speak up and diminish that.
So important, really important. Thank you so much for coming on. Really important interview to give. Thank you.